Ever wonder what happens to your leftover coffee grounds? You might be surprised to learn they're a secret superpower for one of nature's best garden helpers. If you're tossing those used grounds in the trash, you're literally throwing away one of the most effective ways to create a thriving underground ecosystem in your garden. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coffee grounds and worms, revealing why this simple kitchen waste becomes an irresistible feast for these incredible soil engineers. The chemical allure. What makes coffee grounds irresistible? When you brew your morning cup, you're creating more than just a caffeine fix. You're preparing a gourmet meal for earthworms. Coffee grounds contain approximately 1.45% nitrogen, making them a nitrogen-rich organic material that worms absolutely crave. Nitrogen is essential for protein synthesis in worms, supporting their growth, reproduction, and the production of nutrient-rich castings that will transform your soil. But nitrogen isn't the only attraction. Coffee grounds maintain a slightly acidic pH between 6.5 and 6.8, which creates an environment that many beneficial microorganisms thrive in. These microorganisms break down the organic matter, pre-digesting it for worms and creating a bustling microbial community that serves as an additional food source. The grounds also contain trace amounts of phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and copper minerals that contribute to both worm health and eventual soil fertility. What's particularly fascinating is how the brewing process affects the ground's composition. When hot water extracts the soluble compounds for your coffee, it leaves behind a fibrous, carbon-rich material that's perfect for decomposition. This process creates the ideal carbon-to-nitrogen ratio that worms need for optimal digestion and casting production. From a worm's perspective, coffee grounds offer everything they could want in a meal. It's like a five-star dining experience for them, really. The texture is perfect, fine enough to be easily consumed, yet substantial enough to provide bulk for their digestive system. Unlike some organic materials that can be tough or woody, coffee grounds break down at just the right rate. This allows worms to process them efficiently while maintaining the structure needed for healthy soil aeration. It's a win-win for both the worms and the soil. The decomposition process of coffee grounds creates heat, but not excessively so. This provides worms with a comfortable microenvironment that encourages feeding and reproduction. It's like a cozy little habitat that just makes them thrive. As the grounds decompose, they release moisture slowly, maintaining the humid conditions that worms require to breathe through their skin. This creates a perfect storm of conditions that not only attracts worms, but keeps them active and productive in your garden or compost system. Perhaps most importantly, coffee grounds foster an explosion of beneficial bacteria and fungi. These microorganisms break down the organic matter into simpler compounds that worms can easily digest, while also providing additional nutrition. It's like having a pre-digestive system that prepares the food before worms even consume it, maximizing the nutritional value and ease of processing. Integrating coffee grounds into your gardening routine is surprisingly simple, but there are key strategies that will maximize their effectiveness. If you're running a vermicomposting system, coffee grounds should never comprise more than 1/4 of your total feedstock. Mix them thoroughly with other organic materials like vegetable scraps, shredded paper, or dry leaves to create a balanced diet that prevents the mixture from becoming too acidic or compact. For direct garden application, scatter coffee grounds around plants and gently work them into the top 2 inches of soil. The grounds will slowly release nutrients while attracting earthworms from surrounding areas. You'll often notice increased worm activity within just a few days of application. So the key is moderation. Honestly, a thin layer every few weeks is way more effective than dumping large quantities at once. One of the most effective methods is creating what we call feeding stations throughout your garden. Just dig small holes about 6 inches deep, Fill them partially with a mixture of coffee grounds and other organic matter, and then cover them with soil. These stations actually become magnets for worms, who will establish colonies and gradually spread throughout your garden beds, improving soil structure and fertility as they go. So, when you start using coffee grounds to attract worms, you're actually initiating a cascade of benefits that extends far beyond just having more worms in your soil. As worm populations increase, their castings dramatically improve soil structure, creating better water retention and drainage at the same time. The tunneling action of increased worm populations creates natural aeration channels, allowing plant roots to access oxygen and nutrients more effectively. This improved soil biology leads to stronger, more resilient plants that require less water and synthetic fertilizers. The enhanced microbial activity sparked by coffee grounds and maintained by worm activity creates a living soil system that can suppress plant diseases and improve nutrient cycling. Many gardeners report seeing improvements in plant health and productivity within just one growing season of implementing coffee ground strategies. It's quite fascinating how quickly these changes can occur, isn't it? From an environmental perspective, you're also participating in a meaningful waste reduction effort. The average coffee drinker produces about 70 pounds of coffee grounds per year. By redirecting this waste stream into your garden, you're reducing landfill burden while creating valuable soil amendments that would otherwise cost money to purchase. It's a win-win for both you and the planet. The financial benefits are substantial too. High-quality worm castings can cost $15 to $20 per bag at garden centers, but by attracting and feeding worms with coffee grounds, you're essentially producing premium soil amendments for free while reducing your household waste. It's a smart way to save money and make your garden thrive. Understanding why coffee grounds are worm magnets opens up, honestly, some incredible possibilities for creating a more sustainable and productive garden. The science is clear, the application is simple, and the benefits are immediate as well as long-lasting. Whether you're managing a small container garden or, acres of growing space, this simple practice can really transform your relationship with both waste and soil health. Remember, every cup of coffee you brew is actually an opportunity to feed your soil's most valuable workers. Start small, observe the results, and then gradually expand your coffee ground applications as you see the incredible improvements in soil life and plant health. Don't forget to subscribe to the Living Soil Lab for more incredible gardening insights that will transform your growing experience. Share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to discover the hidden potential in their kitchen waste. Your garden and your worms will thank you.